Well, good evening, everyone. Been working in my garden. Need to stop obsessing over the septic hole and work in the garden. And it kind of looks like a bit of a battlefield around here. Thinned out the carrots a lot. There's a few baby carrots here that are nice and edible, but this is the reason why I need to thin them out. They were growing so close together that I wasn't getting roots. There's a few roots in here that are probably big enough to clean up and nibble on. That one's not too bad. Sorry. But, yep, looks like a battlefield. I got a few here and there I'm going to go through, and that one's good enough to nibble on. And get the big ones out. The rest are going in the compost. Actually had one real big one. This is the biggest one so far. But it needed to be done. And as you can see, I still have plenty of carrots. But as you can also see, looking down at the roots, they're a lot more spaced. Okay, that one needs to come out. So does that one. There. I wanted about at least an inch and a half between each plant. That way they have enough room to grow a nice big fat root. And I still got to get all these trees. I got all these trees from the elms that I still got to get pulled out, but and the squashes now have plenty of room to get the sun. They're not going to be competing for sun and water. The marigolds will be able to bloom. They're not going to be competing for sun and water. My little lemon cucumbers here, I need to get my cucumbers fertilized. But here's my peppers. You notice the peppers now, they will get plenty of sun, plenty of water. So will the tomatoes. And as you notice, I still have lots of carrots. There's still lots of carrots in here. But now these carrots will get big fat roots. They'll get nice big fat roots, and they will, when I go and thin them some more, because I'm going to keep thinning them throughout the summer. Eventually all that'll be left is the biggest ones. But all my little flowers along, you didn't know I had all these marigolds here. And my nasturtiums. And more little nasturtiums. And one more little nasturtium. A whole pack of seeds. I got 3 plants. But yeah. And my eggplants should be a lot happier, because they'll be able to get better water, and they'll be able to get the sunshine they need. They've kind of been looking poorly here, but they've really been struggling and fighting for what they need. But sun's going down. We had just a beautiful, gorgeous sunset tonight. And I will get back to y'all in the morning. Good morning, folks. I just love the dawn. And the world's just waking up. See, the sprinklers are going out there in the field, watering the potatoes. The sun's about to come up. Right there. Good evening, folks. Yeah, I've been busy working out in the yard. Waited until it kind of cooled off, and then I got out here and started doing a little weeding, a little mowing. Got the assessor for the refinance is coming out tomorrow afternoon, and I've also been trying to get some housework done in the house because frankly I've been kind of neglecting my housework a bit, and my house is starting to look a little bit cluttered, and there might be a cobweb or two up in the corners, and I thought, ooh, I need to kind of clean it up because they got to take photographs inside the house, outside the house, around the property. And I don't want anybody photographing my cluttered up mess. So, yep, housework and yard work. Been hard at it all day. But anyways, I do got a couple of spots that I've got one spot that was very weedy that is now cleaned up, and the weeds are actually in the pumpkin patch where they belong. As you can see, I've got really packing down around the tires with some dead stuff there. Let's get a little closer look here. Yeah, got grass clippings, got weeds just piled up here. Yeah, got this one little weedy corner of my yard. No, I'm not talking about the willow bush. Someday I'm going to turn that thing into a tree. I know, I've been saying that for well over a year now. Ooh, look. Got some new blossoms on my rose. Yep, squirrel brain here. Oh, I wish you could smell these. These are so incredibly fragrant. I really wish I knew what kind of little shrub rose this was. It only gets about, I'd say about 30 to 40 inches tall at the highest. It averages about 3 foot tall. And it's just got the most fragrant pink roses that blossom. And I just absolutely love it. I wish you could smell them. But anyways, been cleaning up the weed corner over here. Repositioned my strawberries. They're looking a little happier since I gave them some fertilizer. They were kind of getting a little yellow. As you can tell the difference in these older leaves with the newer leaves. Fertilizer makes a world difference. But yeah, this area, if you remember from my last video, is very tall with weeds. Cleaning up that corner. Getting it ready. Got somebody coming out tomorrow taking pictures, and kind of want the things to look good. Got my laundry over there waiting for me to get it hung up, and then we will close out. And yes, I still need to get my Rainier cherries picked. Boy, tomorrow. We'll have to do it tomorrow. Just been so busy with everything else, and with this property assessment coming up for the refinance. I already got one quote back from someone doing the septic, and that is for $7,500, which is a lot lower than the estimated cost. And this is by my mortgage company. My mortgage company was actually figuring $15,000 to replace, but he says he can do it for $7,500 plus $800 fee, you know, so it'll be a little over $8,000. But what he would do, he says he would come off of this here, come off the house, curve it down the driveway. We would put the septic out here in the backyard, pretty much in front of the raised beds in this area that has a depression. Put the septic out here, and then we would put the drain field, would head out straight through there. We'd probably have to take down the fence, but then the drain field would go straight out into the field back there. And he thinks that that's doable. Like I said, there's an $800 fee for license. Well, what did he call it? Not licensing, but permit. $800 permit to dig up and put in a septic. But he's the only one so far of the 3 people who have been called who has actually come out, taken a look, and really hoping that that pans out. He's about 3 weeks out before he can get to it, so I still kind of got to live with a hole in a stinky hole outside my bathroom for at least another month. But we'll do it. I may talk and see if it's need to get a porta potty and stick a porta potty out here by the garage or something. Rent a porta potty, so I'm just not using that hole there. But other than that, things are looking good. Everybody out here is looking a lot happier. You see how my flowers have perked up since I gave them some fertilizer? I mean, look at that. They got tons of tiny green buds, and they have just really burst out with more. I thought these things were done for, but boy, they are blooming like crazy. Marigolds are blooming. And my sun golds. Look at that. My sun gold tomato has a little baby on it. Yep. Okay, sun sugar, sun gold. These things are the sweetest. They are so sweet. I love them. They're my garden candy. And it's not a bug. Okay. Another marigold. But everybody is just really perked up. Even these, my little lemon cucumbers hiding here in the shade, have perked up. I guess everybody just needed a good boost of fertilizer. You know, and of course the peppers and tomatoes are doing so much better since I thinned out the carrots and fertilized them. And my eggplants are even looking happier. They were really looking pretty sad, but they're looking much happier. I can tell by the color of their leaves that they're much happier. This one, the new leaves are all looking much better. I still got to trim off the old leaves. But yeah, this one was looking the worst, and boy, look at that, those new leaves, how they are looking so much nicer. Yep, everybody needed a good boost. It's like when I'm tired at work and I get me an energy drink and it just kind of gets me going again. Oh, I love looking at my baby tomatoes. Yeah. So, a little garden update, a little update on what's going on with the house, and we will talk to you all on the next video. I'm going to have baby peas soon. Oh, my peas are just blooming. I'm going to have peas soon. More garden candy. Well, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends. And I will see you all on the next video.